Welcome to another episode of
Baldcast.
and the sound is still a bit off. Anyway,
You want to do that again?
No, we don't. I don't do that again.
Okay.
So, welcome to our podcast.
Episode 7. I
Yeah,
think.
this is 7. This episode is a bit late, partly because we wanted to shoot last week, but I was quite sick, so it never happened. But here we are. Yay!
Yay!
And I've been told that our intro, or
Oh
rather,
yes,
when
our
we-
preamble is too long. Joanne says so.
yeah.
So we're gonna cut it short. Let's get to the point.
What the fuck, Joanne? You don't know one, Joanne.
Let's get to the point. What are we talking about today?
Okay, today actually, my preparation is quite minimal for this, but
I didn't do any preparation.
yep. So we, like how the new year. Oh yeah, happy 2020.
Oh yeah. Whoa. No, we're like 3 months in and it's already.
What the fuck is 3 months in?
3 weeks in. Sorry.
3 months in, you're in your own world.
Shut up lah. And we're already almost at the end of Jan.
Yeah.
Like Chinese New Year next week.
I think when you see this, it will be during the
Chinese New Year?
Chinese New Year weekend.
Oh.
When you see this and when you hear this. So happy Chinese New Year too, I guess.
Oh yeah. Yay. I hope you get lots of ang paos.
Yeah.
I know I won't.
Yeah, at age 32. 1, 2.
Holla.
Still getting ang paos. Okay, that's not the point.
Okay, anyway, the point is we're talking about
The decade, rather than us going on and talk about resolutions that we won't keep.
says you. I
Hashtag,
keep
I'm
resolutions.
actually trying to lose weight right now.
Yeah, guess what we ate for dinner?
McDonald's, but okay, I have to say that my weight loss so far has been decent. For the past
how has it been?
2 weeks plus. We start 1st Jan, right?
You started on 1st Jan.
Yeah,
Okay.
I lost 4 kg already.
So little meh?
What the fuck is so little?
I thought you would say. Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds okay. Yeah.
What?
I think so.
4 kg is a little. Oh my god, Yvette. Can you not?
Wait, I forgot they started 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
In context, it is a lot. That means you lost 2 kg in a week.
But I think the main thing that I have done is not so much of like really trying to lose weight, but the only key difference is I stopped snacking.
Wow.
Yeah, and that itself actually helps a lot because I do snack quite a bit. So,
Wow, again.
so yeah, good job, Kenneth. Okay, so going back
Yeah.
to the decade.
Yeah.
I thought it would be interesting for us to kind of talk about our past 10 years. Maybe for each of the years, starting from 2010 all the way to 2019. Maybe you talk about like, I guess, finding out key moments. And I think it will also be a bit different between me and Yvette because
We have a 4-year age gap.
yeah, we have 4 years age gap. So there's some differences. So I guess we get starting by 2010. I mean, we kind of
2010
talk about
was
this,
what,
but
10
actually
years
I
ago?
realized I had never really thought through.
2010 was what? 10 years ago? Wait.
That's what we're doing a decade, right?
So how old am I this year? So it'll be like
I think this episode got a lot of calculation going on.
Wait,
in Yvette's
wait.
head. Okay. 2010, you don't know where you are in 2010.
Oh, so how old are you in 2010?
2010, I'm in my 2nd year of uni.
So you are
I'm 32
old?
this year, then minus 10 lah, 22 lah.
then I 28
you just
this
minus
year,
10
then
lah.
I minus 18 ah.
No
Was it? Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Joanne, you think that our preamble or intro very long? You have this person trying to figure out her age 10 years ago.
Okay,
What's
so
my age 10 years ago?
no, because you said 2010 to 2019.
2010 huh? So we are 2020, so 10 years ago lah.
Okay lah, fine. So I was 18. Okay, 18 is 2nd year of JC.
Yeah, 2nd year. JC.
Yeah, it's just a pointless year. You sit for A levels. That's it.
But you should narrow down to like one moment you can have more than one, but
okay.
something you think that's quite significant.
Then you can talk first. Let me scroll through Facebook.
What the fuck? Why you need to scroll through Facebook?
To look at my photos lah. So I can remember what happened that year. All I remember was studying a lot. Like you go to the airport and study, because I stay in the east, I go airport and study. Do you study at airport?
No lah, fuck. It's all the way to the east. Why do I go there to study?
Yeah, last time T3 got Popeyes. I don't know if still got Popeyes. You know, near the food court there.
I think still have.
I think it was like one of the first
Basement.
times I eat the Popeyes. Maybe this is my significant. I first time eating Popeyes.
Oh god. Guys, we're gonna have a very long episode. For this.
Then you go first lah. Okay, wait. If there's nothing to say for that year, then we just don't say anything
2010
lah.
I have.
Okay, then you say lah.
I got my first girlfriend then.
One prize. Please
So
tell
I was
us more.
wait, I was 20.
See,
Two.
math wrong, right?
I was 22. I thought I got my. Yeah, I was. I always thought that I was 21 when I got my first girlfriend. No, I was 22.
What the fuck?
Like, I knew her when I was 21. Yeah, then we got together when we were 22.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
Uh-huh.
I guess that's kind of like. I wouldn't really call these defining moments, but just, I guess, something that's so called memorable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, for 2010, that's, I guess, the biggest thing that happened to me was that I got my first girlfriend. Yeah, which I knew from university. Yeah. And yeah, obviously we are not together anymore
2010.
for various reasons. But yeah, that's where I first, found out what is it like to be in a relationship, start realizing that, everything that you see or hear from movies, from TV shows, they are all like just bullshit, because real relationship is pretty different. What movies and shows show you are just the nice romantic parts of relationship. It's not the full picture. Just like how social media, when couples post things, they never really post things about like their problems. Yeah, Yvette, this is not a very productive podcast if you're gonna just be.
No, I found out that indeed nothing happened in 2010 for me.
Something like your A-levels.
Yeah,
like
just got A-level.
you
Just the A-levels.
finishing of A-levels.
When do you
realizing
get
that
your A-levels results next
the
year?
year after lah.
Oh. I got a B.
Wait, we haven't go 2011 yet.
No. So because you get your Chinese results before you get your rest. I got a B. And then I was like, oh, okay. So no straight A's for me then.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. Nothing else happened literally because all the people in JC, I don't even keep in contact with them anymore. So I didn't even except for Emmeline, I didn't even make any friendships that I kept. So pretty insignificant year.
So you can like select 2010, then you press delete and your life will still be the same.
No, because I had my A-levels, which I already said beforehand.
Okay.
That's it. So anyway, sorry. Yeah.
I'm so sorry to all our listeners. I sincerely apologized for the lack of content on Yvette's part.
Okay, later on I have more content. 2011 was an exciting year.
Okay.
Wait, that's so weird.
Why?
So 2010 I was.
Wait, how many
18.
times do we need to say that you're 18 on?
Look, I always thought that I went Hong Kong with Charmaine Dior in like when I was 18, but turns out I was 19. What? Is that true, guys?
I'm not
so
even
confused.
surprised considering that you need time to think about what's your age 10 years ago.
Okay.
So
Okay, you know what? Maybe it's possible. Okay, anyway, moving on.
moving on. Well, we are off to a great start.
Okay, so 2010, you got your first relationship.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
2011, I broke up with. Wait, was it?
Are we moving on to 2011? Okay.
The end of 2011, we broke up. Like
Okay.
31st. I still can remember 30. It was New Year's Eve.
You broke up on New Year's Eve.
We broke
Oh,
up
yeah,
on
you
New Year's
said it.
Eve.
I thought it was Christmas or something. No, you didn't want to break up on
but
Christmas.
2011 was the year I worked really, really hard in university.
Uh-huh.
I
Why?
think- I
It was
guess-
what, year 3?
I guess from end 2010 to whole 2011, that's where I worked really hard in school because I was trying to pull up my grades to a second upper honors. So it was just like school term is just stress. You're studying and studying, losing more and more hair. And
Oh right. I keep forgetting that you weren't bald all the time.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born like this as a baby.
You were what,
and there was
literally?
never a transition. Like I stayed like this from baby to now.
You know, last time. No, don't they like in Chinese people they have those things where they like cut the first haircut or something like that for
Yeah,
babies.
yeah.
You just never had that. You just
Never.
yeah, never.
Never grew out. The hair never grew. They just shaved my eyebrows
Shave
away.
eyebrows.
Yeah, eyebrow, my mustache. Yeah. I was at 2 years old. I already started growing I won't say goatee. Goatee. I meant goatee. Goatee. Yeah.
Wow. We should go further back when your significant milestones.
Just shoot the fucker. Okay, we should do like a whole 30 year, 3 decades.
Fuck, that's way
Then
too long, man.
I'm still a sperm and an egg.
No, loading.
You're one with nature at that point. You're still maybe the Hainanese chicken rice.
What?
Your dad or your mom consuming, that becomes part of their body.
Why? Why wasn't it
those
Hainanese chicken rice?
Those
Why
material
can't it be
were
like
formed.
Wagyu beef or something?
No, your dad got eat Wagyu beef.
I don't know. Maybe the one time he had
confirm is Hainanese chicken rice. Got bone one, that one.
Would it be the worst if I'm cucumber? Maybe that's why I can't eat cucumber, because I was cucumber. You know?
I don't know where we are going with this. Wait, 2011.
2011, so I
Wait,
think
have
it
I
was my...
finished mine? I guess that's
And
it,
you
right?
broke up. That's your... And you worked really hard during uni.
2011 was year 2
Three.
going to year 3.
Right.
And I think that's also when I realized that when we wanted to apply to internships for the following year, I have nothing in my resume. So it's like, oh
Congrats.
fuck. So I other than like studying really hard, I also tried to be more involved in like other curricular activities. Like my OCIP, like there's a business case challenge that I took part with some friends that we
you
did
mean
quite decent.
people do those things on resume one?
Yeah, then what are you gonna write in your resume? There's
Don't
nothing
know.
right. Yeah. So it's like I remember when I was filling up the internship, I remember I was applying to Shell for internship. And I know Shell that time, it's like one of the prestigious things on it's like, oh, everybody
Chem
wants to
Eng,
go
yeah.
Shell, but everybody knows it's damn hard to get in. So I remember applying, then they're like, list your achievements. Then I'm like, I guess I won the best OG during our camp. During our orientation camp. I was like, and I was the OGL. And I was like,
You
oh
must put it in resume speak. Let the team...
fuck that. I realized I was screwed basically. So that's where I really like try to do everything that I can to make sure that, my resume doesn't seem too thin.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess that's where
Okay.
that's not defining, but like most memorable for me lah.
Okay. So mine will be my first overseas trip with friends.
Oh.
And we went to Hong Kong. And that was the last time I went to Hong Kong. No, I went Hong Kong again in the last year of uni. But anyway, that's jumping too far ahead.
That's your first trip.
That was my first overseas trip.
Do you save your
trip
own
with
money or
friends.
parents just...
Yeah, parents just...
Why do you need slurp? You're like, all that cash. That sweet cash.
No, I think I can't remember, but probably my parents gave me money lah. Pretty much depended on my parents until I started getting a job. So
I mean, nothing
Anyway.
to share. My
Yeah.
grad trip for uni, I also took money from my mom.
Why
Which I
did
pay her back in the end, right? After
why did
working.
why did I slap? Can you edit that part out?
I know.
Ah!
ASMR already.
Take it out!
Sounds so
Maybe we
moist.
should do a mukbang video one day. Inspired by this mukbanger that I watched recently.
Fuck that shit.
Anyway, why not? You get to eat tons of food and you get
fat.
content out of
And
it.
get fat.
No, she doesn't get fat because she Asian. Maybe we also.
Dude, nothing to do with Asian. Asian is so fat. What the fuck are you
Okay,
talking about?
anyway, the point is my significant moments where I went Hong Kong with my friends. My friends from secondary school. So there's Tammy, Joanne, and Charmaine. Yeah. And Charmaine's ex. But let's not talk about that. Insignificant anyway. He's not in any of the photos, I don't think.
As in your first overseas trip with your friends.
Yeah.
I think I did mine also right after... No, mine is after NS lah.
Yeah,
I
mine
went
started
Japan with
JC.
my friends.
After that, 2011 is start of uni for me.
Mm.
So right after the trip, then went into uni.
Mm.
Ooh, yeah, uni.
Yeah, so shouldn't
So actually 2011 quite a packed year,
so
I guess.
2011 you will think that the biggest moment is the trip, not like starting university.
Oh yeah, because the photos.
Oh.
But yeah, start of uni was also quite. I mean, I met like I consider one of my best friends in that I still have now. Like Pei Lin,
Mm-hmm.
Yu Xing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Do they listen to this?
No, I don't.
Then
think
they're
so.
not your fucking best friends. They're your friends. Fuck their shit. But Joanne, you're now Yvette's number one friend. Or Shami also listen to this, right? Yeah, Tammy listen?
No, yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, fuck Yising, fuck PL.
No,
If you don't listen to this, you're not Yvette's true friend, okay? Okay, so fuck you.
No, yeah, I meant like true friend, best friends in terms of not like best friend, but like it's group of really good friends that I still keep. Not like JC
Mm-hmm.
that kind of friends. Not like people I don't want to go to for the wedding. I don't think she listens now. Too busy anyway, counting down her Instagram. But anyway, besides
I
the
don't know
point,
why you're like ranting on and on about this.
I know, I'm like hate
details.
following her now. But anyway, yeah. So 2011 was when I met Yu Xing and Pei Lin, because we were all in the same OG. So I would say
In
that's
uni
one
lah.
of my key parts of 2011 also.
Mm.
I think it's only when I started uni when I started putting a lot more consideration and effort into how I dress. Because before that, right, I just wear clothes that my mother buy me.
Can relate, yes. I can relate. Like legit can relate.
And also because I think
my clothes, my nice looking clothes are decided by my sis. Yeah, then the other rabak one is all my mom buy one.
Yeah.
Then I have no contribution.
Yeah.
Because you like no money, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you don't go and shop.
Yeah.
You just like, oh, new clothes, okay, then you just wear.
Yeah. Then like Chinese New Year, it's like, if you wear this, okay, I wear this. But also because I was fat. It's still kind of fat. But anyway, because you also can relate, right? When you're fat, then it's like
you're fat, you
also
don't care.
Really,
like fashion is not like your number one.
Because you're like, I'm fat already, you care for
concern.
what,
Yeah.
So actually, university was the turning point when I started to care more about how I dress. Also because probably I lost weight. A lot of weight in JC.
Oh.
Because, I forgot to mention that they put me in Tough Club. So I was like running a lot.
Okay.
Not by choice.
I was in Tough Club for a lot of part of my life too. Yeah.
Relatable. So anyway, because of that, then I put more effort into dressing also. So that was 2011. I think that's the turning point.
When uni starts.
Uni started. And also because having been through the JC system instead, I never gone to poly where you choose your own clothes. So actually I was in uniform all the time until uni. So uni is when I'm wearing home clothes all the time, right? So
I mean that's majority of people, right?
Except for people who went to poly.
Yeah lah.
But I think
even I go NS, I also wearing uniform still.
I know, but I'm just saying that was the impetus to start caring about more how I dress. Caring more about how I dress.
That's that. I still didn't care until like I started.
Oh.
I care a bit lah. Now easier to care less because you just go Uniqlo, pick a few clothes. Yeah. Hashtag Uniqlo, if you're listening to us, if you would like to be a main sponsor for this podcast that no one listens to, I'll be happy. Just reach out to us.
A $50 sponsor.
I'll do a shout out. Every episode you mean shout out about Uniqlo, I'll do it.
Like wearing Uniqlo now.
Yeah, I'm wearing Uniqlo
shorts.
It's the new season, the big ass,
it's not.
like comfortable.
I think it's 2 seasons.
Actually, I wore this for a year already. Okay, sorry. Carry on.
Take it back. Your embarrassment.
Okay.
Uniqlo, he'll do better.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, next.
2012.
So we are moving on to 2012. Actually, 2012 will be... it's the year between... I know what to say for 2013, but 2012 is like year 3 going year 4. What the fuck is that sound? I think it's upstairs. You go first? You go first?
2012 is year 1 going to year 2, right?
Year 2 going to year 3.
No?
Oh, year 1 going to year 2.
Yeah, year 1 going to year 2.
Year 1 going to year 2. Then I was year 3 going to year 4. Yeah, we are 2 years, right, in uni.
Yes.
Because of my NS also, I spent 2 years.
Yeah, so 4 years apart, but 2 years. It's so crazy to think that when I was year 2, then you're all the way in NUS being a year 3 to year 4.
Yeah.
So weird. But anyway, were you single at that point?
Yeah, single already.
Single. Okay. What was I thinking?
I was single for the most part of my life also.
Wow. Relatable. I think 2012 significant is that I decided to join my school's orientation camp. What do you call that? Outcom? Organizing committee?
Min committee.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually, I'm like a mega introvert. I wouldn't even want to take part and put myself out there to join these kind of things. But I wanted to be part of it because I had such a good time at my year one's freshman orientation camp. FOC? FOC.
Yeah.
So I was like,
So it's not like someone who were like trying to keep joining you to do it, or it's just something that you enjoy so much.
Yeah.
That you want to be part
because
of it.
my school's FOC is so much different. Because I went for hall orientation camp, hated it.
Mm-hmm.
Was money spent of year one, I would say, including all the shitty.
Why does
clothes I
it suck
bought.
so bad?
Because they force you to do all the SP shit.
Oh,
And I remember there was one point when
I don't know whether everybody listen to this know what's SP.
Secret
I
Pal?
think so.
Is it called Secret Pal?
Secret partner?
I don't know.
think so
Basically,
lah,
when they try
They
to
say they try to match
you,
up with another girl or guy lah.
And I remember one point it made me feel so uncomfortable and even more self-conscious of my weight was because clearly I'm bigger than most girls, right?
Yeah.
And then most girls are like smaller than me. Okay, that's just the same point I made.
Yep.
So
Hashtag repeat. Continue.
So then when we were like matched up with the opposite sex, then we had to play games at the beach, I remember. Then the girls were supposed to be on the guy's shoulders. Then I was like, no, I don't want to take part because I know I'm heavier. And I know that not Singaporean guys lah, but okay, and most guys at the camp were scrawny lah,
Even after NS.
Yeah. Yeah. Because anyway, the point is I'm tall for girls, so right?
Yeah,
so I'm just, yeah. So that I was like, okay, I'm not going to play. I don't want to play because I know I will feel bad about myself because I'm forcing a poor guy to lift me up. But then the seniors were like, no, just play lah. Very fast one. Like, then I felt like I had no choice but to say, okay, lor, I play lor. Even though I really didn't want to play.
Okay.
And I felt so bad for the guy, okay? He was trembling. Fuck.
I don't know.
And so he was trembling.
Okay.
And the part is we were half in water some more.
So you were ponding him. He kind of pondered by you.
What's ponder?
Ponding. You know what's ponding?
I don't know.
Ponding is ponding.
I don't know what's ponding.
I don't know how to describe ponding.
Okay.
Ponding.
What's ponding?
Ponding, flowing of water to form a pond. Wait, there was this term, ponding. Ponding.
Ponding is that Singaporean thing, what? When the minister
time the
tries to make excuse,
flooding.
then they say, hey, it's not a flood, it's a pond.
Game.
Okay. I don't know what's ponding.
Ponding, wetlands, best hope for good duck season. Okay, sorry. Like the act of putting water in, putting a people face into water or something. Isn't that ponding?
Hey, damn bad. I didn't pond him off.
Okay, let's move on.
So,
but yeah, you enjoyed being
but then so compared to that experience, my school camp was like wholesome. It was really like I made good friends and I actually enjoyed the games. Yeah. Then so I was like, I want to be part of that. And also, I wanted to do something that was out of my comfort zone. I wanted to be part of something. So I actually was part of the organizing committee. Even though I played a very small role, I was just secretary. But
secretary means you have to take notes.
I was taking minutes.
And there are some
and
other
I was
saikan.
helping admin stuff lah.
Yeah.
So anyway, the point was, I'm glad I took part in it. I actually put myself out there. Yeah. What was yours?
I didn't.
Well, that ponding story took out a lot longer.
Yeah, it was so long. I was looking at time like shit. We only had how many years in only.
Okay, move on.
But that's shit. Year 3 going to year 4. No. Year 3 going to year 4. That's for me. Year 3, the start of 2012, for 6 months I was doing internship. So in school...
What internship? Shell?
No, Total Petrochemicals.
So you didn't get into Shell?
Obviously not lah. My greatest achievement was being an OG. Or what do you think? You think they'll be like, this guy, fucking potential. A grade. We better hire him as an intern.
Wait, but your grades weren't very good too, is it?
Yeah, I was still slightly below the second upper. So my cap lah, or GPA as you all call it, was like 3.8, 3.9.
No, it's not even like what do you
Yeah
call
lah,
it?
second upper lah. Yeah, it's not second upper.
Oh, so
Yeah.
second lower.
The second lower. Yeah. Well, I was still in the process of like trying to pull it up lah. So I guess that 6 months was
Internship
yeah.
at Total.
I guess that's where I get my so-called first work experience.
Mhm.
Yeah. It wasn't that bad. It was quite chill. I was quite happy in the end to get that position as well because I was paid quite decently as compared to a lot of my other peers. Like some of the better paying internship, like in Exxon and in Shell, you get about 1,200. Yeah. So
What?
in
You can get
total,
1,000?
yeah, in total I was getting about 1.2K
What?
a month. Yeah, which is like
I got
woo,
800.
good
for
money. I think
internship.
most of my other friends they got around $900 for the
Wow.
internship. So
Okay.
fucking baller for 6 months. Yeah,
And then you spend it
so
on games, I bet.
I spent it on a new CPU, I think,
And there was like 1
to
month.
play games. Lah. I think 1 month plus lah. Yeah, the amount.
Anyway.
1,000 plus 1,000 plus.
Okay.
I remember that year Diablo 3 was coming out or came out. So
Wow.
I built a new CPU just to play that.
What?
I mean, part of the reason lah. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But actually,
so,
come to think of it now,
should we move on?
no, that is the year that Pure Production was formed.
2012?
Or rather,
Eh? Oh.
yes, it is. Because, okay, so when I was doing internship, I can't believe I almost forgot about this point. When I was doing internship, the 6 months, right, we also have to do night classes.
What? Oh yeah, you said before.
Yeah. So one of the night classes that we did was engineering ethics. Yeah, and one of the big project that you need to do was to make a video. So me and a few friends,
funny
we
though.
actually make a video. The video is not available online. It's actually one of my friends who has it, and it's not in the US, and we don't talk that much, and it's not on YouTube because he kind of like took it down for some reason, whatever, privacy, whatever shit lah. So no longer you can see the video, but I didn't really shoot it. I did most of the storyboarding and planning lah for it. Yeah. And I was like so-called the director. So that kind of got me interested in the whole video making thing. Yeah. Then I remember during that summer break, I knew Sheta from the OCIP that we did. And he was also interested in making such things lah. And we have quite similar interests when it comes to making videos. So we like, hey, let's do it together. Yeah. So that was where PR Production first made its video. I think it's July 2012.
Oh wow.
If I remember correctly. I still remember the video. The video is called Hey Gloria.
I think you showed
Hey
me
Gloria
before.
is also a Green Day song. What the fuck? I think should be July 2012. I hope the sound is not. Yeah, July 30th, 2012.
Oh,
So
wow.
next year technically is 10-year anniversary of PR Production.
Oh my god.
And I
You
only
should do
have
something.
788 subscribers. So average of 1 year I got 78 subscribers. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, so I would say this is my defining
Okay.
or like my biggest moment lah.
Actually, this is
Of me getting into the whole making videos and editing and everything. Alright, you want to say something?
No. I just remember it was the next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So moving on, 2013. We still have 7 years to
2013.
go. We are like almost 30 minutes in.
Okay, let's hurry up. Okay.
Okay, actually it's can lah. I think we have time.
Okay, 2013 my would be significant moment when I go exchange. I went exchange in Canada for semester was 4 months, and then me and Tammy traveled for 2 months in US.
Travel for 2 months.
Yeah. It was towards the end we're like I want to go back. Yeah, but anyway, I think before that we also went to New York. So that was also the first time I went to North America. I only went back to North America like last year with you. That was the last time.
It wasn't
I went
last year.
back. It was
It was
last year.
2 years ago.
Fuck. 2 years ago.
It's almost 2 years ago, by the way.
It still feels like 2019. That's the problem. Okay, anyways, 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the
Interesting.
last time I went back. I still have some of the makeup, from then. I don't know whether it's...
Six.
Shit, is it expired? 2 years Fuck.
I think expired already.
Okay, anyway. And my face don't rot, never mind lah. Moving on.
It's rotting.
What?
What?
What? Sorry.
Moving
what?
on. So 2013. 2013 was when I graduated.
Wow.
Yeah.
You old, man.
I remember that was like the biggest relief when I got my final results and
What do you
me
get?
seeing I got my second upper. Like
4.0.
I got 4.03 or something. Wow. Yeah, I fucking barely made it. Like the semester before was like 3.9 something, 3.99 or something. Yeah, and actually I hit 4. I think end of year 3. So end of year 3 I got like already 4.01 or something. But end of semester 1 of year 4 I dropped back to 3.9 something, 9.7 or 9.8.
Do you know what the like average is for your course?
No leh. I thought like generally it's a bell curve one. So I will assume that getting a second upper is like it's quite a wide range, right? If you think about it, it's like a range of 0.5 points. But I think maybe it'll be like 70 percentile at least. If
all these
you get
numbers
second
not
upper.
making sense to me. 70th percentile.
Means you're top 70%, top 30% lah.
Oh.
Okay lah, cannot. Let's not talk math lah. This conversation won't move. So I remember working really hard. Oh, actually, if really want to talk about a moment, it's actually the moment when I left my first job.
What?
Why you suddenly put your hand into my pocket? What the fuck? Can you not do weird things? You just suddenly, hey, you know what? Your brain like, hey, I decided that it's a good idea to just slot your hand. Stay away from me. Oh my god. Oh, distract me.
Sorry, left your first job.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you don't consider it. Do you even put it in your resume?
No lah, of course not. Both of
Then what do you even call it your first job?
It was legit my first job. It was a proper job. I got accepted. I stayed there in my 3rd week I tendered.
Which company is it? You need to tell the audience.
Do you guys want to know?
It's still hanging by a thread.
Yeah. It's
Singapore.
It's a Singapore company and it deals with water treatment, so go figure. Yeah. It's quite obvious lah if you are aware of such things. But I think that was a point where I had the dilemma of like, should I chase my passion or should I, like really strive for work? Like do I just sell my soul and become this workaholic and like give up my dreams?
This one you probably talk in the other episode.
Yeah, so I won't go down too much about all this because I can go on all those, and I've already shared quite a few times in my various videos.
I remember another point that was significant in this year.
Okay.
I don't know whether I can't remember if I've shared with my friends before, but I think I've shared with you before.
Wait, this is 2013.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's when I think it's this year because after exchange you come back, then I'm year 3, right?
Year 3 Sem 1? Year 3 Sem 2?
Yeah, then I think that's when we start taking our specializations.
That was in year 3 Sem 1 lah.
Yeah, so I think that's when we started taking like our major or whatever. So I major in journalism. Then one of the key courses that you have to take is this journalism writing course lah. And then the person who teach it is this like really famous. Like everybody in school knows her as like that. Every school has like one of those teachers that you always know the reputation precedes them, that kind.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're known for being like strict, very demanding, very high standards, those kind of teachers or professors. And anyway, the course was a news writing course. And then like, it's the first time I ever did badly in a writing related course.
In your life?
Yes. Then I was like, that's when I started questioning.
# show off.
No, wait. That's when I started questioning, can I even write? Because I've always thought that I could write. So that's when I was like, oh my god, you mean I can't write? And then I really, that was like one of the most, I started question myself a lot.
I guess in some ways it's like you are facing, you
like
suddenly have
point.
doubt on something that you always believe in, that you are always capable of.
Correct.
And they kind of shook your confidence.
And also because like I chose this major because I thought like I want to write, I want to go into journalism.
Mm-hmm.
And then after this, I think I was like kind of scarred by it. And I don't know whether I'm still scarred, but I've decided that I don't want to write hard news.
Because of
I
that,
don't want to go in
that
the newsroom.
module with that lecturer.
Yeah. And I also guess I realized that I'm also not interested in doing well in that kind of writing. Because the kind of writing that I enjoy doing and like to do is different from the kind that she considers to be good. So that's how I tried to console myself that, hey, you know what, I don't care what she thinks because I also don't want to do well in what she considers to be good. So that's how I got myself over that. Really, I was like in a spiral. I was like, fuck, I'm really not good at writing. I suck I suck at everything. I can't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was like a turning point.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like, I don't want to do news writing.
So that's 2013 for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exchange and then coming back to that traumatic shit, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And 2014.
2013. Yeah. 2014. I think for me, 2014 onwards, is this it's just when you started working, the sense of time just,
It does,
yeah, your perception of time and everything,
Yeah.
it just changes so much.
Mhm.
Yeah. And 2014 was like the first, like after that first job that I stayed for a short while and questioning about whether I should really want to do videos or not. I got a new job at end of 2013. So 2014 was like my first year in work. Yeah.
Proper work.
Yeah.
Proper year, I mean.
Yeah. Any defining stuff happening at home? Not so sure. For you, is you're in your
I did internship.
Local internship. Like 3 months, that kind.
No,
summer
it was
break.
part of my course.
So 6 months or
So 1 whole semester.
4 months? 6 months?
6 months. Yeah. So that was also quite defining for me. That's when I realized that government isn't all bad.
Which place do you went to?
I went to this publication production place called Tuber Productions. So they do publications for like the Challenge magazine for government. I think
I heard of it. But...
Yeah, and I also did Contact, which is like a MOE teachers magazine.
Mm.
So because of like the kind of stories that I did there was like feature stories where I interview people. So I think it's really when you do internships and you really just go out there and do, that's when you really get to practice all those journalistic skills that they teach you in classroom that you won't know how to apply until you actually apply them. Because I had to like just go up to people and then ask them questions and ask whether they would be willing to take part in this story that I'm doing. Yeah. And that's a huge thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I really learned a lot about writing and being a journalist from that job. And also it made me realize that government is not this boring bureaucratic thing that you see. At least from the people that I interviewed lah. I mean, yeah. So that was 2014.
I'm trying to go Facebook now to see what have I done in 2014. I traveled. I made more videos. Are you very cold?
Yes, I am.
Are you stealing heat from my leg?
Yes.
What the fuck? I went Bali.
2014.
I made...
Are we moving on to 2015?
No, I haven't talked about my
Oh,
2014.
okay, sorry. You went to Bali?
You want to move on without... Oh, I think 2014 is when I started making weekly videos. Is it?
Why are you breathing into your mic?
I'm trying to think. It's...
Why don't you go to your YouTube channel and see? Isn't it easier?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know whether it's clearer to see.
Was it the one where you went to Japan and Korea and had that soul-searching moment?
Actually, I think it might be 2015. I don't think it's 2014. PR Productions. There's a lot of silence here. Can you fill in the silence with some stuff, Yvette?
Can I talk about 2015?
But I haven't finished 2014.
Okay. So we're thinking of I am thinking of starting this new segment called Bald Points. If we even have space at the end of each episode where we can like talk about something that we're obsessed with that month. So like if you read a good book for me, or you played a good game, or an interesting game, or you watch a cool video that we just wanna share with people about, I thought we could do that. And then Bald Point, because at the end we're supposed to give it like, how many out of 5 points would I give it? You know? Mostly because I really want to talk about this book that I just read recently. And I need to share it with the world. Because it's really good.
Okay, it's 2015, sorry. So that'll be my next one.
So
2014, I...
See? It's one of those meaningless years.
It's one of the more meaningless.
Yeah.
Yeah, lor.
Maybe you learn how to work with people, because that was your first full year of work when you dealt with personalities.
I think that was the year where I took on script writing, a part-time script writing diploma.
So that was the year when you started taking Grab everywhere.
Yeah. That's also, I guess, that kind of built in that time Grab wasn't that popular. It was just Cab.
Cab.
Yeah.
Hard to imagine
because that year I remember I wanted to do more stuff.
You're not bald yet in 2015.
No, I only shaved in like 2017, I think.
Damn.
Was it 2017? I can't remember. But don't distract. The point is that in 2014, the script writing course, I was doing part-time script writing course and also a part-time communication course for work. So there was a period of 3 months where I was doing night classes almost every single weekday. Yeah, except for Fridays. Yeah, so that was really tiring, but that was also when I learned to appreciate that actually after work, or at least for where I am right now, after work I do have a lot of time to be productive. Yeah, because once those courses ended, I was like, when I'm done with work and I come home, I was like, oh shit, now I got so much free time. Like I can
do with yourself?
Legit have good 3 to 4 hours to do whatever I want. And then that's also when I realized I've always been wasting those time away. Yeah, so that's where I also realized I could be more productive. Okay, let's move on. 2015.
Wow, you're really skinny in 2015.
I lost all weight when I was in 2014. Actually,
why?
Chase girl lor.
2014. I thought you started
in uni.
work.
I think it's in year 4. It was in year 4. Excuse me.
Fuck. So gross.
But yeah, 2015.
Oh, you go first.
2015.
Oh yeah, anyway, Bald Points. Do you think we have time to do that later?
I don't know. I don't think so. We're already 40 minutes already. We're still in 2015.
But anyway, people tell us, do you think Bald Points sound interesting? Let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure no one will write anything in the comments. I haven't gathered much comments except for the first episode where my friends are like, yeah, I'll listen through this. Then after that, they no longer exist. I don't know where you are. Guys,
not your true friends.
Guys, please come back. Are you still my friends, guys?
Okay, 2015.
Yeah, 2015 is the year where I started doing weekly videos. Yeah, I did it, and from that, I think the impetus, or like the trigger was that I was talking to one of my friends in ICT. So I think he's like an entrepreneur, he has his own company, he does his own things, and he's quite driven lah. So sometimes when we are at ICT, we'll talk about it. And sometimes I would say, oh, I have this, I have that. And sometimes I also mention like I don't do my videos very often and so on. And he actually kind of like pushed me to make me realize that actually I should be doing more. I can do more. Yeah. I shouldn't waste my time and sit around. I should try my hands, like practice. The only way you can get better is keep doing what you like to do. Yeah. So that kind of got me started in the idea of like, let me try to make a weekly video. Because prior to that, my frequency is very inconsistent. Like sometimes I'll make one. Then for like 1 or 2 months, I'll just feel very comfortable. Just like, I don't need to make anything. Who cares? No one cares that much also. Yeah. So that's kind of like me trying hard . Try hard. For almost close I think got almost 1.5 years that I was making weekly
Weekly
videos from
videos.
that point. Yeah. So
Okay. 2015. 2015 was when
graduate?
yeah, I did my grad trip. Wow, it's kind of weird to think now. Grad trip. When like there was a friend who was a big part of it, but now we're kind of no longer talking.
Oh lol. Hashtag relatable,
Yeah.
but we all have that
Yeah.
trip where friendships are strained.
No, friendships weren't strained on that trip.
Just drifted away.
Yeah, but anyway, the point is, yeah, I did my grad trip. That's when I really explored a lot of Southeast Asia. Actually, yeah, I traveled to a lot of Southeast Asia, right? We had this discussion before. Our grad trip was to Vietnam. And yeah, then I got my job at the end of 2015. December 2015. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't met yet, but we're coming to that point.
Not yet.
Coming to that point.
Next year, the following year.
2016.
So 2015, that's all for you. You travel your grad trip.
Yeah.
Ouch,
Oh,
sorry.
and I had the best time of doing nothing. That I don't think I will ever be able to have that again, because
Sabbatical, why not?
after uni and then got a job, and then you're never gonna get that back. Basically, now I realize. I thought that like, oh, maybe if I'm between employment, but that's never gonna happen lah.
Why not?
Scared ma.
Scared what?
People say economy bad now.
Yeah, they say whatever
And
they want
it's
to say
true.
lah.
Then I think
I got friends also worry for me when I say I want to, explore other options. But
Yeah.
I was like, why are you scared for me?
but I think it's because like after you've had a job and then you're like kind of, after that if you just don't have it anymore, then you worry. It's always at the back of your mind, like I need to get a job. So I don't know whether I want to put myself through that stress also. Even though I know I will fill that time up doing a lot of things, because I have a lot of things I want to do. But
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's
not
about
money
I
earning
guess
lah.
it's about the approach lah, and what do you think is important at that moment?
yeah,
Like
but
sometimes people feel like I really, really need and want this moment to,
just relax. Take a
rather
break.
than hustle, and like just
I'm not even hustling. I just
like
want a
just
job.
doing work and all, but like maybe just have more time.
Yeah. Okay, but anyway, yeah, that's it for 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on to 2016.
2016.
What happened in 2016?
What happened in 2016?
Do you join my department?
No, not yet.
Not yet, meh?
20.
Yes, it's 2016. I went to Mongolia in 2016.
Oh, that was end of 2016 lah.
Yeah.
That's where we. Oh, that's actually where we met.
Correct.
Yeah.
So,
But it's not like it was love at first sight kind.
wow, thanks.
Well, that's,
Wait, can I talk about my Mongolia trip
oh
first?
sure, I guess.
Yeah.
You still dare to say when you go for a Mongolia trip, you all leave me at office.
It's not just me, huh?
Go off. That's when I went over. I mean, me and Yvette met when I went over to her department. Yeah, at work.
Yeah.
Then.
So anyway, I went traveling with my colleagues. I think that was the first time I ever traveled with colleagues. And after that, I only traveled with colleagues one other time.
I don't think I've really traveled with my colleagues. I don't
From
think.
your previous department.
No, my previous department confirmed don't have.
This one have. Y'all went to Batam? Or
That's a
something?
Batam is Batam.
Okay, but anyway.
It's not like proper.
Yeah, I went to Mongolia for 16 days in October. I think we had a stopover in Beijing also. That was like I would say it's one of the life-changing trips. Because you really won't see that kind of vistas anywhere else, Like it's not a city. In the way they live is really, it's very insightful lah. I think that trip reminded me why traveling can be so eye-opening. Because like, I'm like always the kind of person like always roll eyes when people say, oh my god, I love traveling because it's so life-changing or whatever. But that was really one of the trips that had that kind of feel for me. And 2016 for you? You went to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Flew a drone.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh.
That time the whole year was just, I think it just passed so fast because of me making weekly videos.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
That was the year that I went. Oh, early Jan, I went Japan with a few friends. And for that year, I was just churning out weekly videos.
When did you go bald? Isn't that a significant year?
Oh, that was actually the year before, I think. 2015. 2015. No, it's not really significant. Is it significant?
Yes.
It's just shaving what? I mean, Actually, that video, by the way, is one of the more popular. Stop touching me. It's one of the more popular videos that I have on YouTube of me shaving.
Your head. Cool.
But 2016, yeah, it was just a flurry lah. Playing Pokemon Go, making videos every week.
Pokemon Go. That was when it came
Yeah,
out.
that was Pokemon Go. So I'm just going through some of my posts that I see. Yeah, I remember I was so dedicated that even when I'm going on trips, my long trips,
You were pre-filmed.
I will pre-film and schedule videos.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I was in New Zealand, I was away for like two weekends or 3 weekends. I make videos in advance just to make sure that video still goes out every weekend. Yeah, it was very tiring because like I remember to keep up the schedule, right? It's like constantly need to keep thinking about what to do next, and constantly need to film. Like my weekends are really, I mean I'm single, right? So my weekends are really just about making videos. I will make sure that at least I have one weekend that I'm at home. Yeah. So I'll just be either filming and edit immediately, or I will film first. Then on weekdays I'll make sure I put time aside to make the edits.
Wow.
Yeah, that was literally my life in 2016. Yeah.
You know what? No, before we got together, my weekends I was at home. Good life, yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, but 2016 is also the year we met.
Wait.
Yeah.
I just want to say, 2016 also gave me a lot of insight into working life.
Oh.
That was my first full year of working, ma. So that was quite interesting. It's when you really realize that work is not just like FYP. I thought work was like FYP. Not everybody wants to be on your team, basically. That's what I learned. And yeah, that's when we met at the end of 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We met. Actually, we met. Maybe mid 2016 we already met. Because I already go over and like talk to y'all.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I always tell you this story. But so we have a mutual friend. Because we all work together. And then I remember once when I first started working, then I was taking train back with these two friends, before. Right? And then Kenneth also happened to be taking train. This was when he was still in his old department. And then like these two friends know Kenneth, so then they'll be talking to him. After I noticed him because he's bald. And then later on I remember when they say, they're talking about skinheads for some reason. And then our friend was like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, Kenneth is a skinhead, right? I was like, skinhead. Oh, that bald guy. So his name is Kenneth.
No, my name is Skinhead. Skinhead Ng. Skinhead Ng Jong-woon. Kanina.
Hilarious. Charlotte.
For some reason, skinhead sounds very offensive.
I think it's a term for
it's a term for those
rebels.
No, white. It's like you will shave all the way to your skin.
Yeah, isn't...
Yeah, lor. So it's not supposed to be that offensive lah, but...
It's not, right? It's supposed to be like
skinhead
a subculture.
is a member of subculture originated from working class youths in London.
Yeah. That's what I understand.
White power skinheads. Yeah.
Yeah.
Racist skinheads. Oh shit. Then you all call me a skinhead, so I'm not skinhead. I'm bald. What the fuck?
Okay, anyway, 2016. Yeah.
Yep, that's 2016.
2017?
We got together.
Was that your significant milestone?
Nope.
Fuck you. Take it back.
Yes, it is. At least we got together in early 2017.
Yeah, 28.
Yeah.
Because I remember it was Chinese New Year.
If by the time you see this broadcast episode, hopefully it's...
Oh, our anniversary.
It's quite close to our anniversary.
Anyway, because first relationship, so that is the milestone for me. Yeah, interesting milestone.
Oh god. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm just checking out the time.
What time is it?
I think we're about 15 minutes in already.
Anyway, we're getting close to...
Yeah, that's 2017.
2017.
Is there anything else?
I
think for me, the fact that in the new work position,
right.
doing social media and all, I thought that was quite interesting because coming from a non-comms background, doing all this social media writing is something that I thought it would be interesting to learn and try lah, and quite glad to have that chance to do all these things. Yeah,
I think 2017 was I learned a lot about myself and how how I am in a relationship.
I guess I also learn a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
say
relationship
as
you
if it's
always
just me.
learn. I mean, but we were at different experience in that sense. What like
Yeah.
for me, I kind of knew there are certain expectations, or like there are things that like relationships are not like that. Yeah, or like I'm aware about like the importance of communication, for example. Yeah,
Okay.
so that's that.
Yeah.
That's 2017, right?
Yeah.
Anything else in 2017?
No.
2017.
I think that's also when there was a lot of frustration at work for me, right? That's like
That's where you left.
No, I left
No,
in
you left.
2018.
You left in 2018.
Yeah, I think 2017 was just like the ramping up of all the dissatisfaction. It's only in hindsight when I realized it's not as bad as I made it out.
We are talking about 2017, is it?
Yeah.
2017 is the year where I had my first one and only viral video.
Oh,
The Chinese New Year
Chinese
video.
New Year one. The one Ian Fang
Yeah.
commented something, right?
Yeah.
Something damn stupid one.
Yeah. You haven't seen the one that I just made, right?
No lah.
This one will be released when this podcast released. It should be last week.
Okay.
But it's coming out tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah. So sad. It's downhill from there already. There's no more like MediaCorp has decided not to make. Actually, think about it. It's better to make this kind of cringy video. Then people laugh at it. Then you get a lot more attention. Then you stay relevant.
Yeah.
But now it's like nobody wants to bother to look at your stupid Chinese New Year videos. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, 2017. Yeah. Okay.
That's
moving
all right.
on to
2017.
this is our first overseas trip. Also, is it? Did we go
Yeah.
Penang and then
We
we
went
went to
Penang.
Vietnam?
Vietnam was end of the year.
I went
Crossover
Penang
lah.
first, right?
Penang was the first one.
Penang. Why do you say Penang?
Penang.
Penang.
Yeah. Moving on.
2018 was when I got a second job. So that's also an experience because change job lah. It's first time experiencing changing job.
That's 2018.
Yeah. And then that's when I also learned that you learn about work.
2018 is quite recent. Shit.
Yeah, it is. Went to Vietnam.
Oh, when US.
Was it? Oh yes, we went to US and Korea.
US
that's
was
my
my
first
first time.
Korea.
My first time in US.
It was my first time in Korea.
Yeah. California, man. Miss California.
Right, San Diego, the weather.
Would that be the most significant? I'm not so sure. I think maybe also for me in 2018, I don't know whether it's 2017. 2018 is like I'm also trying to figure out what am I supposed to do in my whole YouTube thingy. Still trying to figure out like that time I was still, it's kind of the frequency is kind of like now. Like I don't make videos just for the sake of meeting timeline or like deadlines. I just make it because I feel like it and all. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say I've defining, I don't know.
Have you released your back video yet?
No. It's supposed to be vlog 79.
Oh, so now it's.
So when I rename it when I make that Chinese New Year video, I was like, oh shit. I'll label it 80. Then when I went to check 79, wait, 79 was not released. So I had to rename that as 80, and then the Chinese New Year video is 79.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on. So,
Okay, 2018.
wait, so what's my defining moment in 2018? I don't know. I guess US trip. Kind of
Driving? Was that a turning point for you, driving?
No. I learned driving very, very long ago.
No, I mean like driving for such an extensive period of time and.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
That's
fine.
not like
Another
significant enough
year.
to
Never
make
mind.
it cover
Yeah,
for the
fine.
year.
Yeah, the development of our relationship can be a significant milestone for 2018.
What did we do? Oh, wait, you suddenly touch me.
What?
We got develop anything, man?
Yeah, just one more year together lah.
Develop lah.
How I say?
Just develop lah.
Yeah, just develop lah.
Why you so aggressive? Huh? What you say?
No.
I was like,
I literally
I just-
couldn't hear.
so aggro.
Okay, now we're on to 2019. Whoa!
We are almost done, guys. Are you still here? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Are you? Are you here? Hello?
Okay, anyway, moving on. 2019. What happened last year?
2019. 2019, what did we do? I went for my first work trip. overseas.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's the biggest thing.
I guess relationship wise we were long distance for 3 weeks.
Yep,
I
3
know
weeks.
PR will roll eyes, but Sorry, man.
She doesn't even listen to this.
Yeah, fine.
Who cares about you, huh? PL, huh? PL.
You don't
Please
care.
lah,
Hey,
PL.
she haven't baked a sweet potato cake yet.
Yeah, PL stands for please lah.
What the fuck? It's damn lame.
I think
Last year.
2019. Yeah, 2019. I guess the so-called defining moment was the Guam trip that I had for work.
Oh, okay.
3 weeks away from home. Yeah, it's tiring, man. The work was so tiring. But yeah, it's interesting. I thought it was interesting.
Oh, I was a bridesmaid for the first time.
Oh, woo!
And hopefully only one more time.
Oh, 2019. 2019. My defining moment is starting of podcast. Yay! It's
Yay!
you guys who are listening to us since last year. Woohoo! Oh god, that's it already.
Oh my god! Wait, 2019 was my first trip to Japan.
Oh
First time I've ever been to Japan. I would say that is pretty defining.
Really? Like woo!
Because
Now you know why I love Japan so much.
now I know
right?
why people love Japan so much. Not just you, okay? You're not special. Everybody loves Japan.
Fuck you lah.
Oh, and
I'm
that's
not
when I
special.
realized I fucking hate skiing. That's
yeah.
also defining for me.
Basically sports in
Very
general.
stressed. What?
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 Is that wrong? You tell me, is it
I play
wrong?
netball.
So, do you still play it?
No.
And then you're just proving my point. What the fuck?
Hey, I run.
How about the marathon?
Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, marathon was defining for me too.
Running in general, right? I think that was in 2017 or something.
After I came back from the work trip in 2016. So yeah, I guess 2017 was when I first started running also. It's not because of our relationship, you're not so great. I just decided to start running.
I never say anything.
Oh,
That's
wow.
it, right? That's it.
Yeah.
2019 and 2020 this year. Any predictions?
Predictions? I do
There are some.
predictions.
I have some predictions, but I don't know whether it's smart to.
Oh no, I don't say
Yeah,
that
I don't
kind
think
of
it's
thing.
smart to talk about it here. But
Because you never know.
2020 will be. I'm actually looking forward.
Yeah, you see.
Towards like near the later half of the year. Yeah, it will be a interesting. Oh, you took out your notebook. Okay, come.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this later.
Yeah, we don't have time already actually.
Shit.
How much time you want to talk about
No,
it?
I just wanted to say that like you said after you started doing your weekly vlogs, time passed very fast. As in like, cause you always have something to do and like every week.
During
right?
that period lah.
Yeah. Actually, I realized that after I started my bullet journal also. Because like I will have a weekly spread, right? So I look at a week and then actually I realized each day passed damn quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the week ends already. Then after it's like, one more week is gone, you know? Then suddenly we are like at this week already. So I realized time really passed very quickly when you make
fill up your time
deliberate
already.
choice to fill it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, predictions for 20. You're excited for the second half of the year?
Yep. Excited, I guess. I mean there are a lot of things that I need to do leading up to it lah.
Yeah.
So those are things that I guess slowly work towards too.
Yeah.
But
I also have
going from
predictions.
your that line about time passing so fast, the decade that did indeed pass quite fast lah. And
like,
only sometimes when you like sit down and you talk about it and think about it, then you realize like, oh, actually
this was
there's a lot of progress, and things can change a lot even within a year itself. So but that while things can change a lot, there are a lot of things that as an individual you also realize like kind of stays the same. Like for you as being a person, like how you like there are certain things that you always hate doing, and these are things that never change. This is basically who you are lah, in that sense. Yeah.
But I did pick up running.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 10 years ago. I would not have imagined it.
Mm-hmm.
So actually
10 years ago, 2010, I mean things is very different then and now lah.
So it's also pointless trying to imagine what's gonna happen 10 years from now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So whenever people ask you what's gonna be happen in 5 years, it's like, how the fuck would I know?
Yeah.
But they love to ask those kind of questions,
Yeah.
right? At
I think when
interviews.
like even now, like sometimes I do feel old, but I also realize that like things can change a lot in the next 8 years, in the next 10 years.
In
When
next
it's 20,
year.
30, it's like, it'll be so different now. You know?
ASEAN is supposed to become the world's 4th largest economy by 2030.
Okay, yeah, hashtag fun fact. Bald fact. You know, like how the world they always have food fact.
Yeah, bald fact.
Bald fact that no one cares about.
Well, significant if you are investing. I don't know.
Yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed this podcast.
Yep.
It's been an hour already, I think.
Yeah.
And we hope that 2020 will be great for you. We'll continue to upload podcasts. Still trying to keep up on a monthly schedule. Usually I try to keep it in the middle of the month lah, but this time I'm a bit late because me falling sick and all that shit. So this will probably come out next weekend from where we are shooting now. So it will be somewhere in 25th, maybe 25th Feb, next Sunday. When is that?
Next Sunday is not Feb.
Oh, sorry, January. That's what I meant. I said January. I wanted to say January.
27.
No lah, 25th. 27 is a Monday. Or 26.
26.
Yeah. So hopefully the video will come out by then. And any ending words?
I don't know. I'm just thinking, do we need to also talk about like how we're gonna take this podcast forward and whether people have any advice for us?
I actually kind of like gave up on asking for advice. Asking for comments because no one drops anything.
Okay. But I don't know whether we still need to find like our niche. Because I realized that, you know, those podcasts that we like to listen to is because they are famous personalities. Like, I don't know, Ryan Higa, right? Or certain YouTubers. But if you are nobody and we are nobodies, then do we need to find a niche, like a certain topic to focus on?
I think it's okay lah. Because I'm not doing this for a living, right? We're just doing this partly for fun, partly for me, it's also an experience.
Editing podcasts.
Huh?
Editing podcasts.
What's that?
It's in like an experience lah.
Oh no, like setting up and like experience doing a podcast. It's not the editing. The editing is just a very small part of it.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to look at me like that. Bitch.
It's like I don't know, like when you suddenly talk about editing. Editing podcast is like least of the worry because it's actually
I think that
not that tough.
I think podcast the market is growing leh.
It has always been growing lah. But it's like a sleeping dragon kind of thing. Like people who are listen to it are like damn into it. But people who don't, they just don't care.
Because like Spotify is, I don't know whether it's, as in they are like have roles for podcast editors, those kind of stuff, you know. So it does show that there is a role for that in the industry. And I recently read some news where in India they're also developing it. This kind of like apps in like vernacular in their local languages because people actually listen. So I'm like, wow, it's a global thing.
Yeah. The struggle is, as per YouTube as well, is that for us, if we want to create like Singapore, you don't have the opportunity because if you think about it, there's no super famous podcasts in Singapore like those that do damn well. Yeah. So there is opportunity, you know, there is that market, that space to grow. Yeah.
Oh, I also noticed that if you are nobody, they bring on famous people to interview.
Yeah. So if any famous person you're listening to it, if you think you are famous, drop me a message. Let me take a look at whether you're famous first. Maybe we'll invite you on the show. I don't know what we can give you in return, but
give you comments.
But anyway, this podcast is not. I'm not treating this like I need it to grow or what lah.
Yeah.
It's just a platform for me to express myself.
Yeah.
To talk about things that I want to talk about.
I guess it'll be, I don't know. For me, I like structure lah.
Yeah.
So I guess if I have more, like something to work towards, it'll.
You cannot even think about it.
As I've been trying to think, right? Then you always tell me, don't need. Do you need a Twitter? Don't need. Do you need Instagram? Don't need.
Twitter, you're gonna maintain.
Fun,
what are you gonna put up every week? Are you gonna think about content every
week? You don't need to like put up anything most of the time. You can just like or retweet other people. That's content too. Legit. That's what I learned from running Twitter for my organization.
Anyway, that's the end.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoy. We'll still try to put this up monthly, not weekly. Shit, weekly. You got time. Yep. Thanks for listening. Yeah, on that coughing note, we're gonna end the video on the podcast. Bye bye.
Bye.